What's going on, guys? My name is PS Darker, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how you can get fast supply drops in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This can be a very general tips video on how to get supply drops, because supply drops are seemingly random to everyone. Michael Condrey wants it to seem like supply drops are randomly awarded, but we all know that that's not the case, because the coding in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare does not allow for that to happen. Like, the coding isn't like, oh, Arker's getting a supply drop today, I'll go ahead and give it to him. It doesn't just decide that. There has to be some sort of challenge that you complete in-game to unlock you this supply drop or earn you this supply drop. So obviously supply drops are not random. I'm going to be telling you guys how you can possibly get supply drops, patterns I've noticed, and stuff that like you can do to increase your odds of getting a supply drop, and a surefire way to get supply drops. So anyway, let's start off with the last thing I said, the surefire way to get supply drops every single day. Well, there are these new daily challenges that came in a recent update to Advanced Warfare. I forget what it's under, but if you go ahead and look, it's somewhere in like the menu interface thing. I don't do it that much, but there is a daily challenge thing where it gives you a challenge, and if you complete that challenge, then you get a supply drop. So one challenge may be confirm 25 kills and kill confirmed. Then you go to play kill confirmed, and then you get your supply drop after you confirm 25 kills. Obviously, that's pretty good. So that's the surefire way you can get supply drop. You're pretty much guaranteed one supply drop a day by doing that. Obviously, that's pretty good, especially if you haven't gotten a supply drop in a long time, because I hear about people complaining about that a ton. So yeah, that's obviously going to help you if you're that guy that never gets a supply drop. But anyway, let's move on to the more general information, like the very, very rough idea that I have on how to earn supply drops, because again, Michael Condrey and the guys over at Sledgehammer really want this to seem random. So what they've done is they've put some sort of counter in every time you get a kill, every time you die, and the amount of time that you've played. Those are the three factors that I've found that contribute to you earning a supply drop in game. Now let's start off with the kills. How do you earn supply drops by getting kills? Well, what I did was I played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare the other night, and I timed my time in game. I kept a tally mark sheet of the amount of kills I've gotten, and I've kept a tally mark sheet of the amount of deaths I've gotten. And every time I earned a supply drop by getting a kill, I reset my kill count, and every time I got a supply drop by getting a death, I reset that, and every time I got a supply drop just randomly, I'd reset my timer. So that's how I kind of figured out like this pattern here. So anyway, I was realizing that about every 50 to 75 kills, I was getting a supply drop. So somewhere in there, I don't know really the specifics of it, but really I was just getting every 50 to 75 kills. Like, there's no way to really explain it. Like, I would do my tally sheet, I'd get up to maybe kill 55, and I'd have a supply drop. Alright, cool, reset, I should get a supply drop on kill 55 next time. Do my tally sheet, up, I'm at kill 70, up, I got a supply drop, alright, reset, and then up, I'm at kill 74, reset, and stuff like that. So that's what I did for pretty much the entire night. I did that also for the deaths. So deaths, again, every 50 to 75 deaths, I was getting a supply drop. But this can't be deaths like you kill yourself, you jump off your map, or you're playing hardcore and your teammate kills you. It has to be a death that's legitimate, like an enemy caused you to die. That has to be the way you die in Advanced Warfare in order to have these deaths count towards supply drops. So again, I was noticing after maybe 53 deaths, I unlocked a supply drop. Then after that, I noticed again, 73 deaths, I unlocked a supply drop. Alright, reset the counter. And that's what I did all night long. I did that with kills and deaths. And I noticed, like, really the most deaths I had to get a supply drop was around 74. And the most kills I had to get a supply drop was around, like, 70. So that's why I'm saying the 50 to 75 range is the amount of kills and deaths you need to get a supply drop. And again, the least amount of kills I needed to get a supply drop was, like, 51. The least amount of deaths was, like, 54. So that's why I'm just giving you guys that very, very general range. That was a pattern that I was noticing. I'm not sure if it's the same across all like accounts on PlayStation, Xbox, all the other type of stuff, or it's something that the code just decided for my account specifically, but that's a pattern I picked up on, and maybe you guys can pick up on that pattern too. And the way that you can increase your odds of getting supply drops by using this to your advantage is don't be the guy that hangs out in the back of the map and snipes everyone and gets only like 15 kills a game but gets a really, really good KD. You want like a 1 KD, so maybe like a 30 and 30 games, 30 kills, 30 deaths. That would be amazing. You really, really want to do that in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Play the objective, get up on the enemy's face, get a bunch of kills, bunch of deaths by the enemy, and that's how you're going to increase your chances of getting a supply drop. And then finally, I was noticing that you're getting a supply drop every 45 minutes. It's like, you know how randomly the supply drop thing will appear on your screen? Well, I was noticing that every 45 minutes of my time in game, I would get a supply drop. So like maybe once I got it after 47 minutes, once I got it after 40 minutes, and stuff like that. So I'd say 40 minutes to an hour, every 40 minutes to an hour of time in game, I was randomly getting a supply drop. So that's what I'd explain for that. So again, guys, this is very general. I don't know if this is specific to my account or it's across the board, but I'd advise you guys to pay attention to this stuff. Use my tips, get up in the enemy's face, get lots of kills, lots of deaths, and that type of stuff. And if you guys enjoyed this tip, remember to come check me out down below. below, youtube.com/FBSoccer. My link will be down in the description. I'm not sure if I've hit 500 subscribers yet, but if I did, then we're going for 600 subscribers by April 1st, so if you guys can help me out with that, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to Team RzoR if you haven't already. Leave a like on this video if you thought it was somewhat helpful, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.
Let me in or let me go. Honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see